Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of court. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favour with the leviathans within. Oh, tut tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Look at the brave knight.
I cannot fathom His Grace's waste of coin on such festivity, while our defences stand bare. Just the same, I'll not refuse his wine.
Longevity can seem a curse when it means living to see such times.
I'll grant such gaiety may unite the men and stoke them to greater valor. But do we truly have the time to lend such pursuits with a dragon upon us?
I fear your crown outshines my own. By my command, every road in Grancis shall be open to you henceforth, as a member of the world. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
Arisen. Hail, sir. It seems you truly stand apart from the rest of us. I thank you. Arisen. Hail, sir. It seems you truly stand apart from the rest of us. Some sneered when I presented the Hydra's head. Said it was your feet alone that won it. In truth, I cannot deny it. I had no hand in it. It is plain fact. But what of the enlistment corps, then? What meaning does our fealty hold? I have no answer to give my men. To give myself.
The sovereign of this land ill comprehends the urgency of the danger it faces. This eve's empty pomp is ample proof. All gaiety, without a hint of real concern. I'll allow, 'tis well understandable. A people numbed by 2 generations of peace cannot be expected to know true resolve. 'Tis a lesson taught by fire and sacrifice. Pray let his grace learn before the fire takes all. But I ought not speak in such bold terms before his grace.
You'll go no further.
Arisen, I would speak with you. Privately. This is not the place. 'Tis a conversation best had after dark. Meet me in the courtyard by night.
Ah, the glorious return of the inimitable, the indomitable, the unforgettable! Scratch that last one. Who were you again?
My. Apologies, dear warrior. But to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this... Still, 'tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's sawn swords. Valor dwells in the heart, after all. The brave ought not need their raiment to speak for their mettle, no? Hail, dear warrior of the lovely helm. I fear I am remiss in asking your name, sir. Arisen? You must forgive me. I fear I am grossly ignorant in matters of war. I had thought all who fought shared the title warrior. But again, you must excuse me. I am Eleanor, come just a few days past as a bride to the Duke. I pray you will serve my lord husband faithfully, Sir Warrior. I presume the crown you bear is a mark of your station as the Arisen? I must apologize for my laughter, good sir. I assure you I meant no disrespect. You would gift me your crown, dear warrior? You are far too kind. I shall cherish it. I I shall pray for your safe travels, sir.
Agree?
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen? Aldous Ludric Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a Chamberlain in the Duke's court. As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache. But I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is his. As such, any task deserves your full and immediate attention. Pray, make your choice, sir.
No doubt you're aware, the roads are ever more overrun with beasts of every stripe. The threat has only worsened since the dragon's coming. Trade has suffered, citizens have died. A company of the land's finest sword hands have been gathered to thin the creature's numbers. It is no perfect solution, but it is a start. I would ask you to join them, sir. There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Gran Soren being waylaid by monsters. Among them, the direst threat is posed by the Griffin. It is not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer. Hence the company of elites. And now it seems they are prepared to face the beast. They stand in wait outside the castle gate. Go and speak with them for further detail. I fear this may be a long battle, sir. May the Maker be your shield.
You are to see me for your assignment. I speak. Pray, make your choice. You've a stake in this, and a right to hear, sir. You know of Fornival, aye? He is among the wealthiest of Gran Soren's merchants, though now he stands to lose all. He is accused of a litany of crimes. I would beg a favor, if you've the time. It seems Fornival was as busy in his underground dealings as in his honest work. His bill of crimes includes bribery, fraud, abduction, the selling of secrets, even collusion with Salvation. The inquest continues as we speak. Should the present tide prevail, he will likely be found guilty and put to death. Opinions are split, however, on the credibility of the present proofs and testimonies. A few days yet remain before the matter is decided. I ask that you go and gather what facts you can. Any proof is welcome, be it evidence or testimony, aught that clearly shows his guilt or innocence. Justice must be done, and for that, we've need of the truth. You are to... I speak... Pray, make your... I would... Material... The ink... Good. You've brought... Here, there's... You are to... I... Pray. You'll need to... I do... You are to... I speak... Pray. I would... The ink...
Why not ask Jasper's family their opinion on Fornival?
It pains me to burden you, busy as you are with the royal orders, but there is aught I would speak of with you. 'Tis a cause of worry, though I speak only for myself and not as Chamberlain. Might I beg of you? Skeletons have been sighted near the capital these past few days. Elsewhere, I've had no end of reports of secret meetings among the zealots of salvation. I cannot help but see the two as intertwined, though I have no evidence to prove it. Still, I'll be damned if I allow their kind to go corrupting the minds of good people for want of evidence. Arisen, I ask this as a favor. Will you look into these events, hunt out any thread that connects them? I believe I've learned where the cult meets. I've made note of it on your map. I ask you begin your search there. Go, and learn what you can.
I believe in my father's innocence. Please help him.
Fornival's to remain captive until such time as he's acquitted.
The blustering fools just barged in. They hold me prisoner like some common criminal. 'Tis madness and base. You there, you're an able sort. There's time yet afore my trial is decided. Pray, arrange for my acquittal however you may. If you see me through this storm, I'll sell to you at cost for the rest of my day. 'Tis a generous offer, eh? Now go, and pray put an end to this farce. I am eager to be quit of this confinement.
Well, I hope, sir. What? Fornival stands trial? 'Tis a pity. In truth, the man was profligate. His ostentation earned him envy and enmity in equal parts. But he was not the sort of man to seek profit in the misfortunes of others. I will add my name to the petition. I shall pray that his innocence is proven.
You've done it!
Rumor has it, Salvation works with a man known as the Knights Champion.
Who among you has seen the dragon? Fornival was the very picture of a tyrant. But you, sir, you are a hero true. I've little to offer, but I beg you accept this in tribute to your greatness. No doubt you are filled. Never before have I felt so grateful. You have spared my kin and I a most unwelcome change. And for that, and why? Because mankind ere feared.
Hear ye, hear ye! His Grace!
You know of the witch what lives in those woods?
Recognize the great peace of the Arisen!
Aye, they say she understands worm speak, the dragon's own tongue. We're like to have deals.
Here now, a warrior such as yourself seeks always finer weapons. If you aid me in a small matter, you shall have access to weapons both fearsome and powerful. Excellent. So, Have you heard tell of the master weaponsmith in these parts? His talent is without measure, but he's stubborn as a plough beast and sells only to a chosen circle. To such patrons, he gifts an idol to make his favour known. I must gain such an icon and access to his wares, no matter what the cost. It's often been said you possess a talent for discovery. Secure me a figurine, and I shall provide weapons the likes of which you have never dreamed. What say you? Will you help? The master works all, you can't go wrong. Master works all, you can't. The master works all. The master works all. The master works all.
That hex has lived there for many a year. Even as a child, I heard cradle tales of her witchery.
We can take on curatives and other supplies for it.
Seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs ahead.
The guards do have much to worry on.
I speak for his grace. Pray, make your... I would ask material evidence. The inquest has but... Good. You've brought evidence. Here, I shall... There's time yet.
If you've no business with the Duchess, I'll ask you to go no further, sir.
I hear no audience with the Duke now. Have your pick, any you like. Have your pick, any you like. Come again soon. Justin, have your pick, any you like. What will it be today? 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 Have your pick. Come again soon. A fellow. Justin, have your pick. What will it be today? Understood. A fellow. Justin, have your pick. What will it be? Understood. A fellow would be smart. Just a G. Have your pick. What will it be? Understood.
When do you suppose the trial is? We'd
We've
best
time
hurry.
yet before the inquest is set to start.
A fellow would be just. Have your pick. What will it? Understood.
The verdict draws near. We'd best prepare.
Just a G. Have your pick. What will it be? Understood.
Fornival's inquest will soon begin. Let's deliver our findings.
Order! I will have order! This inquest has its conclusion. Fornival Frescobaldi, in the name of His Grace, Duke Edmund Dragonsbane, the court hereby proclaims its verdict. Guilty. Whereas you have deceived your fellow man to sate your avarice, the court sentences you to life imprisonment. This inquest is hereby ended.
Our task is done. Let us report our progress. Have you equipment to enhance?
A fellow would be just. Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
Now, where shall we head?
The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
use struggling.
Is it of no love?
What matter could demand such secrecy?
The castle courtyard after nightfall.
Word of Fawn. 'Twas a fair. I am not. And for you.
What matter could demand such secrecy?
The castle courtyard after nightfall.
Well met, sir.
We're to wait here once night has fallen, then.
Many of these are like to be homes of members of the Duke's court. Seems this is where the merchants are. It's quite open.
You can summon pawns as necessity demands here.
Yes, Arisen. Yes, Arisen. You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am honored to travel. It was well worth the effort. May our paths cross again.
Yes, Arisen. You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am honored to travel.
I'd hoped to serve you adequately. May our paths cross again.
What matter could demand
Business
such
with the guild, sir?
secrecy? This is a place quite restful to my kind.
You can summon pawns as necessity demands here at the Pawn Guild.
Seems this is where the merchants live. It is quite open.
How fair
Hear ye! It's great!
The idols in which you utter, the masterworks on, you can't come again.
Does he
The idols are said to come in various forms. The masterwork come again.
And what of the pending contest between Arisen and Dragon?
The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
The guards do have much to worry on.
Arisen, sir? Beg pardon, sir. I bear a message from Milady Eleanor. She would speak with you, sir, in private. Some would raise an eyebrow at such a request, given Milady's vows to the Duke. I try. Forgive me, Arisen. I must learn to hold my tongue around proper company. Pray, find me tonight in the castle gardens.
What matter could demand such secrecy? The castle courtyard, after nightfall.
Well met, sir.
We're to wait here once night has fallen, then. The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
Seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs ahead. Remember to save enough for lodging.
We're like to have dealings with the armorers.
I hear no. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
Will you meet with Phoebe?
You've not forgotten her. The castle courtyard by night. These stairs serve as a useful route in their own right.
Salutations.
Castle courtyard after nightfall.
the Maker you've come, Arisen. Oh, this is glorious. Most glorious. Pardon me, sir. Forgive the ramblings of a handmaiden on a strange errand. It's only... Milady's request to see you is a rare thing, you see. First in all my years with her, in truth. I trust you understand the delicacy of the situation. Milady is a married woman, I need not remind you. And well, yes, even innocent conversation could be bent foul were it discovered by others. Pray, walk softly, Arisen, and have a care to let none find you visiting Milady's chambers.
I shall await you.
Ah, you've come. You must forgive me the secrecy. The matter demands it, I assure you. I dare not speak it aloud, so pray, listen close. Truth be told, I have long traveled the land in secret, keeping watch over the Duke's army. Now I fear my investigation has borne fruit. One company has amassed supplies far beyond their need. Their regimen of training, too, defies comparison. His Grace must know of this, thought I, and so drafted a letter to send the moment I found a courier I could trust. But fate is cruel, sir, and the pack I'd placed the letter was snatched by monsters out on the roads. If someone should find that missive, and its contents become known to the public, morale will crumble. What's more, a secret serves use only so long as it stays hidden. Their treason will be more easily for you to know of it. The letter must be found. Surely I would ask you to find it, and retrieve it here, to me. Naturally, His Grace cannot openly compensate you for this task, but I shall gladly pay you out of my own pockets, should you succeed. I was traveling the roads when I was attacked. Came from the air, swooping down long enough to snatch up my pack. Like as not carried it back to their nest, though where that may be, I know not. The mountains near the Great Wall are nest to many a flying creature, though. Perhaps there is the best place to start.
My warrior has come for me. You must think me a shameless harlot. Would that words could prove my love is pure.
Off to a nice siren after a long day's ruling, sire?
No, you must hide.
There is a boldness that fill that dragon.
Quickly.
You storm my lady's bedchambers with the urgency of a man in battle.
Oh, fear not. I shan't eavesdrop on the ducal proceedings. I remain to stand watch and guard, sire. For your protection, of course.
My Lord Edwin, would you had mentioned your coming, I might have dressed more finely. My lord, what are
Lenore! Lenore! Oh, my love! Forgive me!
My Lord Edmund, is something...
Lenore! Forgive me! I was wrong! I take it back, Lenore! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Lenore! What have I...
Your Grace, Edmund, this isn't... This wicked fool mistook a trifling kindness that I once paid for something more. He stole into my room. I was terrified. This commoner must be made to learn, sire. Give him a taste of the lash and a stay in the dungeon. Festi! Festi, I know you're there!
Milady is mistaken. I would never violate His Grace's privacy while he violates Milady's privacy.
Oh, brook none of your japes, fool! Summon the guards! Have this villain removed!
What have we here? Friend of the Duchess, sneaking off to her chambers for a cup of tea? Must be a fine tea. What to come all this way in the dead of night? Perhaps you seek refreshment of a different sort, like a turn in the sheets with His Grace's own wife. Damn, you're tougher than you seem. Perhaps there's aught to this arisen business after all.
What have I done? I cannot ask forgiveness for this betrayal. But I was certain the Duke would cut me down where I stood had I not spoken so. You must run. The Duke is half mad and fierce and wrath. I shall think of some way to assuage him.
I've learned what to do in this quest. The beasts of the foothills around the Great Wall stole Fiedel's pack.
Well met, sir.
I will think the bow best is known now as
An ally who can conjure flames will be a great asset.
Seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs ahead. The guards do have much to worry them. An ally who can conjure flames will be a great asset.
You'll need to brace for lightning when you aim the hunt river.
Just leave yourself to me, Master.
Remember to both buy and sell items regularly.
Different countries, cities, people. Intriguing. The Duke's men are assembled. Let's hurry to join them.
Beg pardon, Arisen. I'm sure this is a small matter, but I would yet have you hear it. I was at my post before the castle not long ago, when a strange man came round asking after your whereabouts. Even more curious, when I told him I knew not, he swore me, tell no one of our encounter. Have you some enemy, Arisen? His eyes were mad. You shall know, I beg you. Be wary.
I had a feeling you might be our escort. Aye, we are the company of elites you're to march with. A poor jest, I know. We'll circle the capital, striking the Griffin as we come upon it along the way. We attack when it sets down. It is nothing so clever as to be called a stratagem, but it will work. If you still care to join us after hearing all that, let's be off.
I feel more familiar with this quest now. We're to lure the Griffin aground, then strike. Let's follow Sir Georg's lead.
Focus. The hunt is afoot.
Between his duties as Sovereign and the Wormwood.
Elites or no, I'd feel better at ease with a few more men.
Wait. Let's proceed with caution. Would it come down if we baited it? We cannot reach it at that height.
Seems all roads lead to Grand Soren.
Clear your mind of all but the fight.
There's no way we could have lost to that. Keep an eye turned to the shadows. Perhaps a goblin might also serve as bait.
Make haste!
Are you all right, Master?
Make haste!
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
Sky opposite, considerable sky opposite, considerable advantage.
That's all.
Still, we must fight.
The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. We'd best be careful. Where visibility is poor, we must be especially wary of attacks.
This looks nothing like where we